To start, you're going to want to open Corel Draw. You're going to press skip when this pops up, and then the program will open. You're going to click New Document. You are going to want to name your new document. For this, we're just going to call it Makerspace Test. You can also change the size of your file here. You're going to want to make it to the size of your material. And press OK. Then click File, Import to import your media. Pick the file you want. For this, we're just going to use Makerspace and press Import. Then click the screen, and there's your file. And we're going to ungroup everything just to make sure that the square is a hairline and that the Makerspace is a 0.5 font. When we are cutting a shape out on the laser, we want to make sure that it is a hairline. If it's not a hairline, it will not cut. Once you have all your settings done and made sure you have your hairline where you want it, you're going to go to File, Print, then you're going to make sure that you have the laser that you want to print selected. Then click the little gear. Now it's important to make sure that the piece size matches the dimensions of what you made in Corel, so that way they line up in the laser. Since we are both cutting and engraving, we are going to be clicking Combine. When entering your settings, use the charts for each laser. They have the specific frequency, speed, and power that you should use for each material. The raster will be our engraving setting, and the vector will be our cut setting. As you see here, I am just adjusting them to match the settings on the cut chart to the piece of wood that I am using. So now that we have all of our vector settings done, it's ready to be cut, and we also have all of our raster settings done, so it's ready to engrave. We are now going to press OK once our settings are complete. It's very important to press Apply before you press Print, because that will save and apply all of the settings you just made. Then press Print. After you press Print, the file will be sent to the laser. The file name should match the name you titled it when you started your new document. Press the Focus button to change it to focus mode. For focusing the bed, you want to flip the metal piece over and rest it on the little notches. You want to use the up and down arrows to adjust the bed height. You are raising the bed until it just barely touches and moves the metal piece. Here you can see the metal piece moved ever so slightly, meaning it's focused. You then flip the metal piece back to the upright position. To return back to jobs, you press Job. Before you start printing, you need to make sure both the air and exhaust are turned on like so. To start your print, you simply press Go. You should always stay in the room while you're using the laser engraver and keep an eye on your project in case of a fire. As you see, the laser starts with engraving and then finishes with its cut path. Once it's done, you have your very own customized little piece of wood. After you're done engraving, make sure you clean up after yourself and turn off both the air and exhaust.